Nasu and TypeMoon love space characters and stories, so let's talk about some of them. It is known that the original vampire, Crimson Moon Brunstud, is from the moon, and all true ancestors are made in his image, figuratively. His goal is to find the next true ancestor who can take his position and use them as a vessel. It is also known that the apostles, man-made vampires, are also no exception to his influence, usually being made by true ancestors, turning them into vampires. TypeMoon is considered an ultimate one, which are some of the strongest creatures in the TypeMoon universe capable of exterminating humanity with ease. They are known to come from different celestial bodies, and they are unkillable by any earthly methods unless you have special powers or conceptual weapons which can take them out, which very few have. Those that we know as the Olympus 12, the Greek gods such as Zeus, Artemis, Demeter, and so many more, are actually machines from space. Coming from a different universe, they eventually found our solar system, and by extension Earth, integrating themselves into human society. As we see from Artemis, for example, her humanoid terminals capable of developing their own feelings and agency. The antagonist of Nasu Loves, Bel, the alien god, as far as we know, also comes from space, and their goal is to take over the Earth and whatever lost Bel is left remaining post-Earth bleaching. They are currently inhabiting the body of Olga Marie and had one of their apostles searching for a better host, that being the Oort Cloud, an ultimate one from the Oort Cloud. The servant known as Quetliqatle is actually an alien from space that is a parasite-like creature that has possessed many creatures and people as time goes on, meaning they can theoretically take many forms if summoned. Meanwhile, in the extra timeline, which also incorporates Extella, we have the Moon Cell, a supercomputer, the predatory planet known as Velber, that travels through space, sending its avatars to weaken the life forms on the planet so it can then consume the planet itself, explaining why Saber, depending on the timeline, either went to the Moon Cell or Earth and also ended the Age of Gods before being slain by someone utilizing Excalibur and being reborn as Attila the Hun from their remains. Although in the Lost Spell timeline, they do end up failing and falling to the Olympus 12. The character Kama has a body that is very space-like, as you can see, and she has become one with space itself, which you can especially see from her assassin form's Noble Phantasm. We also have the character Voyager, who is the youngest servant to date, who is a space probe that has traveled across space taking photos of celestial bodies. Meanwhile, in the Saber universe where Saber Wars takes place, humans have become servants, becoming powerful and essentially immortal. The world of Saber Wars is one where people travel space casually just to get around. And lastly, for this video, we have the Moon Girl from Tsuki no Sango, who looks human but is actually a control center for the moon of that world, who was made by humans who traveled to the moon. She has a whole story that I could go into, but you could check out the video that I did on her. So if you like this video and you want to learn more about space, check out the video in the card or in the description below.